You work for decades, finally retired and expected freedom, only to find yourself staring at the ceiling by 10 a.m. What if I told you the thing stealing your happiness in retirement isn't money, health, or family, but something you have had all along? Most retirees never notice it until it's too late. But don't worry, in this video I will share how to reconnect with your lost passion and bring real joy back into your retirement. Have you ever had one of those mornings in retirement where you wake up and the day feels strangely empty? Not bad, not dramatic, just thin, like something used to be there and now it is missing. Hi there, I'm Jan, a 73-year-old retiree living my best life ever. And today I want to talk about a feeling most retirees don't have a name for, but almost all of us experience, especially as the holidays get closer. And more importantly, how to turn that feeling into something meaningful. What I'm about to share might help you discover a part of yourself that has been quietly waiting in the background for years. Think about top athletes after they retire. One day they are in stadiums with thousands cheering. Next day it's quiet, not because they are weak, but because their passion suddenly lost its place to live. And you know what? Most retirees, ordinary people like you and me, experience the very same thing. Not a sports field, but in our hearts. Here's something I have noticed. Almost nobody prepares for the emotional part of retirement. We prepare for finances, we prepare for the living situation, we prepare the travel plans, but we don't prepare the inner life. We don't ask, what did I love doing at work, even on the tough days? What gave me a spark? What did I feel proud of? What came naturally to me? That's the string I'm talking about. And without it, the days become flat. Let me share something. I have never really talked about this way before. During my corporate life, I spent years in CEO roles across Latin America. It sounds fancy, but the truth is, what I remember most isn't the titles. It's the passion behind the work. In the company I worked for, we were in direct selling, domestic appliances, mainly vacuum cleaners, and the magic was never the product. The magic was the process. I absolutely loved watching how structured, well-developed methods could help thousands of ordinary people succeed. To me, it was like solving a puzzle every day. How do I help someone knock on a door with confidence? How do I turn a simple demonstration into a real connection and a sale? How do you teach a beginner to believe in their abilities? I could spend hours, days shaping these processes. And I didn't think of it as a passion back then, but it was. What I didn't see while working was that a pattern quietly formed me. I loved creating structure. I loved explaining things simply. I loved putting complex ideas into step-by-step manuals. I loved helping people to grow. That thread went through everything I did, even during the most stressful periods. But then retirement came. And for a moment I thought all of that belonged to the past. It didn't. It was simply a matter of waiting for a new place to live. When I retired, I didn't plan to start anything new, but I kept feeling this itch, this desire to continue teaching, helping, building methods. The problem? Everything today happens online. And I had zero digital skills, not even close, but the passion pushed me forward. So I found a platform, a system, a way to start learning. After more than a decade, I'm still on the same platform. It's the base for my business. If you're curious to know more about this platform, I have left a link to it in the text below. Slowly, I began writing again. One article, then 10, then hundreds. Today I have close to 700 blog posts published. And you know what? I didn't write them because I wanted to be a blogger. I wrote them because that string inside me, the one I had tuned for decades, finally found its instrument again. Here's the part I want you to really hear. Also, you have a string, something in your working life that made you feel alive, something you were good at, even if you didn't love the entire job, something people relied on you for, something that belongs to you even now. Retirement doesn't erase that. It only hides it for a while. And once you find it, the post-retirement blues start to fade. Here's a small exercise you can do today. Ask yourself these questions and write them down, the answers, as they will serve you later. What part of my job did I enjoy more than anything else? What did colleagues or customers thank me for? What task made me lose track of time? What skill do I still carry in my hands or mind? What would I love to teach someone younger? Write down your answers. Don't overthink it. Your passion is always hiding in the simplest things. We live in a time where every passion, every skill can find a home online. A blog like mine, a YouTube channel. I have also added that to my communication arsenal. Start a simple digital project based on what you already know and see how small steps can lead to meaningful progress. You don't need to become a tech expert. You don't need to run a big business. You don't need fancy equipment. You only need one thing, a string to tune. And trust me, you have one. A few months ago, I started a special training series on my YouTube channel, teaching retirees how to start a YouTube channel from scratch. There's a link in the text below or up here somewhere. I think it's on this side. If you want to have a look. I'm not a YouTube expert. Honestly, I'm not as successful yet I would like to be. I do this because I believe in defense of learning, showing the whole journey, mistakes included, just like I did with my sales strategies years ago. And you know what? That transparency gives people courage. Courage to start, courage to try, courage to learn. As the holiday season arrives, some of us feel connected and some feel very alone. Both are normal, both are part of life. But whether your calendar is full or empty, your passion is still in there, untouched, safe, ready to be used. That's what gives retirement color. That's what brings back energy. That's what keeps the post-retirement blues away. My friend, your passion is the only thing in life nobody can take from you. And if you let it guide you, even gently, retirement becomes not an ending, but a new beginning. Drop a comment below here and tell me what string you think might still be hiding inside you. I would love to hear your ideas on this topic. And if you're curious about starting your own online journey, click on the link in the text below. It's much easier than you think. If you would like to know more about how I developed my online business as a retiree, check this video coming up here on the screen for more inspiration. Your 7-day weekend is here, my friend. Let's tune the lyre and make it sing again.